that.
Facts.
And then when you dropped Quicksand, J. Cole was a big cosign.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you co-sign anybody in favor? Like, do you have anybody you have your eyes on?
Oh yeah,
of
course. My homie 2 Times. Like, he just coming up. I ain't gonna lie, he 2-5.
Y'all are actually on Lil Uzi Vert's album Eternal A Take, and I saw some comments where people were saying that y'all made the album, y'all backgrounds made it what it was, because y'all are on a lot of songs, That Way, Bigger Than Life, Prices, Urgency. How was it linking up with Lil Uzi Vert for that?
It was fun.
It was very fun. His personality.
On the Quicksand going platinum.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
How's that feel?
It feels amazing. Like, I ain't the
Y'all ready? Everybody ready? Yes. Got your drinks out, got your weed. Larry June, Ayeeedubb, best podcast in the Carolinas. Raleigh, North Carolina, tap in. Sure.
All right, let's get it. Tap in. Make sure you tune in. All right, y'all ready to go? Dub, you good?
Good, ready.
All right. Big tappers only, man. This is Sports Bettors Media. I am Hip Hop Mag, C11 Studios. Got special guest in the building tonight. Everybody, one time. K97.5 Zone, Ayeeedubb. All right. Ayeeedubb, let us know where you're from and what area code you're repping.
So, I was born in Raleigh, but I grew up in Salisbury, but I live in Raleigh now, so I'm back.
All right. You from Salisbury but live in the R.
Yes.
All right, man. Big R, the capital. You hear me? Anybody want to give a shout out to before we get started?
Shout out to my listeners. Shout out to all my followers on Instagram. Shout out to Salisbury, of course. Mom, sister, family, all that cute stuff. So, yeah. Shout out to everybody.
Hey, shouts out to everybody, man. All right. Let us know, let the viewers and fans know why the name Ayeeedubb.
Like where I came from, where I got the name from?
Yeah.
So my first name is Alex, and then my last name is Wurst, Wurst.
Wow.
So very simple, just Ayeeedubb, so the W part.
Yeah.
And the way it's spelled out is just when Instagram and stuff came about, I was like, how do I want to put it? And that just looked good, the triple E, the double B, and stuff like that. So.
Very good, man. Ayeeedubb in the building, Salisbury, North Carolina. Tell them, Dub, Carolina's Carolina.
Carolinas is Carolinas.
All right.
No place like the Carolinas.
Hey, no place like it, okay? How long have you been in the radio business, and what made you initially get into the business?
I've been in radio about, I think I'm going on my 8th year. And then it really, my sister likes to take credit that she's the one who helped me get into radio. So I don't know the full backstory of it, but when I was in college, social media was coming out like Vine, Snapchat, Instagram.
Right.
And I make videos and stuff. And it was kind of low-key building an online presence. And then I was in college at the time in Wingate, Monroe, North Carolina. And I was like, I was talking to some dude, and he told me about a new radio station out there. And I was like, oh, I need an internship. I like radio. I always like music, so I guess I'll apply for internship. Got the internship.
Wow.
Did my thing. And then once I graduated college, they offered me a part-time job, and yeah.
Very good. What college you go to?
Wingate University.
Oh, man. Shouts out to Wingate.
Yes, Bulldogs.
Wingate, man. I think I had an offer from Wingate at one point.
Did you?
Basketball, yeah.
I think everybody got an offer, too.
Okay. Hey, that's what's up.
Not the most money.
Hey, man, free education is a free education.
Period.
Okay. Y'all tap in, man. Best podcast, North and South. All right. Got special guest. Ayeeedubb is in the building. All right. Talk to us about this. Who inspired you growing up just in general?
I really didn't have a lot of big inspirations growing up, especially not anybody in media really. I always liked Lala on MTV and the VJs and stuff like that, and of course Free and AJ and stuff like that, Big Tigger.
Wow, Big Tigger.
Yeah.
Tap in.
Or Sway. So all the people that were on MTV and VH1 and BET when I was growing up, guess I always looked up to them, but not really idolized or like role model type thing. But
Yeah.
I always thought like, oh my God, they have such a cool job.
Mhm.
I want that type of job. Being from Salisbury, I was like, it was a small town.
Right.
So I was like, I'm never gonna make it to New York or LA. And now as I got older, I'm like, oh, anything's possible.
Wow.
We have money now, so we can like get a plane ticket and go and like meet the people.
Yeah.
But at first, it was just like looking at them at TV, being like, that's so cool. I wish I could do that.
And it's crazy because you're not only that, but I never had somebody tell me that they looked up to the big Tigs growing up. You know what I mean? Everybody wanted to be a model, maybe an athlete, or maybe a rapper at one point, but not the media aspect of it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's big, man. That's dope. And the shit that you envisioned back then, that's what you're doing now.
Yeah, and it's so crazy because I remember being in front of like, the TVs that was like inside a little console, like an old TV.
Right.
I'd be like, that's such a cool job. But I was like, oh, I'm gonna just, because I didn't graduate with like a media degree or nothing.
Right.
It was human services. I was gonna go to be like a biology teacher or
Wow.
a guidance counselor because it was like the safe route. So we need teachers.
Yeah.
And then just things happened and got, placed in life and it worked out that way.
Well, Dub, I always tell people what God got meant for you is meant for you.
I believe that. 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, one time for Ayeeedubb, man. Come on, man. Tap in. All right, best podcast, North and South, Sports Betters Media. I am Hip Hop Mag. All right, C11 Studios. We got Gualla deals too, man. If you need some merch out there, man. All right, discounts on the merch, Gualla deals. Make sure you follow that on Facebook. All right. Ayeeedubb, how's the radio as far as the business aspect of it?
Like the behind the scenes?
Yeah, kind of not necessarily behind the scenes, but just the whole business in general.
Well, the whole business of it it's way above my pay grade, so I don't really try to focus too much onto it.
Right.
But as far as what I do know is it's a lot of politics. It is a big game of like, who do you know?
Wow.
A lot of people like looking out for their favorites or things like that. It can be like a favoritism game, type of thing. But
Popularity contest.
yeah, almost. But there's also some aspects in the business where like they take chances on new people or like want to give somebody a shot and things like that. But,
Good.
So yeah, it's like I think how a regular business would kind of be.
Okay. A little bit of up and downs.
Yeah.
I think that's just anywhere you go and anything you're dealing with. It's always favoritism.
Yeah, it's always like that.
Okay. Now, let the viewers and the fans know, what is it like being a music director? What's that about?
Yeah, so being a music director is more in the behind the scenes of like just putting on a show like on the radio.
Right.
So we'll have like more meetings about like new music. There'll be like big Zoom interviews like with DJs and record labels will hop on to like say so and so got a new song, and sometimes that artist will hop in, and so we get like a first listen to a lot of the songs.
Yeah.
And then like as far as my part, like I'm making sure like certain commercials play.
Yeah.
Because that's what pays the station's bills, so I gotta make sure those play.
Very good.
Yeah, and then the songs make sense, or like the like if the song is missing, or like certain cart items are missing, I'm like looking to make sure that we're on time and things are playing, and then creating imaging and stuff like that. All while doing a whole show and being at events and thinking of contests and things we can do. So it's a big like creative type of job.
Well, you got to be creative, but being a music director is about directing the music.
Exactly.
It's very simple. All right, man. Ayeeedubb in the building. Raleigh, North Carolina. Tap in. Let me give you a question for all my rappers out there in the streets, man.
Okay.
All right. What type of artists are you bringing in? What type of artists are you bringing in for the show? Is it mid-tier, top tier? What type of level do you got to be on the show?
It differs. Like that's where it comes back into like the relationship game.
Yeah.
Because I've like interviewed people on the show or off air, but still in the station that were like my friends.
Wow.
But we built that connection. Like they were first like rappers, like to get their song played and things like that. But then it just built like a genuine friendship. I'm like, yeah, like come to the station. Once pandemic was kind of over.
Yeah.
And we got like a new boss who was more open to like doing things more off air.
Yeah.
I was trying to get my rapper friends that like been wanting to do an interview, and I want to do an interview with them.
Yeah.
But then I'll get other people who get into my DM, and I'm like, okay, well yeah, I like your vibe. Let's connect here. So I have them come up, or I see if they have a following. And then of course like the big artists that come by, like you saw the 4 Kids.
Yeah, that was big right there. That's big.
So I was saying that's one of the Boyz II Men's members' kids. So
Yeah.
like, and they're just starting out. They just have that one song out right now, which is fine.
Yeah.
But so like, you know, a lot of they're with the label or a record deal, then they come up and things like that. Where it's kind of more of like more priority if they are like signed. Of course, like we're not gonna tell Drake to not come to the station. Things like that, but we also do up and coming independent. So at least on my show, I know a couple other personalities bring like I think one of the DJ Remedies. He's like a freestyle with some of the artists, and another girl, Miriam, she brings her artists and things like that. So
Wow.
it just depends. I think it's mainly on connections. Like
Yeah.
if I think you're a good person, like you deserve like let's do this interview.
Yeah.
Why not? You know what I'm saying?
Well, like you said, it's all about connections and having that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can know somebody like these cats from Salisbury, they got some good music, why not bring them on the show?